What's up, guys? So, by request, we're gonna do a video today on SLP Smooth Love Potions. Today's April 3rd, Sunday, 4:16 p.m. And one of the members of my Discord brought this coin to my attention, and I thought it looked really bullish. So I think it's a top 3 coin, and I'll explain why. So let's just start from the beginning so you guys can see how my TA process works. So we'll just have a brand new chart, and then I always go from a high time frame. So we can look at a monthly level. So I always work top to down, and so monthly level I look for my pivots. These would just be like a cluster of body open and closes. So this is what I would have, something like this. I think FTX, is FTX? Yeah. FTX has the most chart data for USD prices. So, and then we can draw our fib. Make sure your fib's on log scale. And okay, yeah, it looks like it lines up, so that's fine. Now we can drop down, and what the monthly does before I drop down to the weekly, it just gives us the range, our ranges. So, for example, right now this is our range for this uptrend. So we had to close below 0.02065 on like a daily, then I would probably exit the trade because it's not ready yet. So now let's go to a weekly. Weekly looks fine. I like how we regained the 8 EMA, and then this is the 21 slowly creeping up, just making higher lows. We're trying to break trend. See, we broke one trend, back tested. Now we're trying to break the second trend. It looks like it already broke out, so that's good. That's really good. Now we can do 3-day. 3-day, the EMA is about to cross over. We have multiple RSI trend breaks like this, as you can see. So anytime you have these kind of RSI trend breaks, it's like an indicator of a preceding move. So that's why RSI is so important, for at least for my price action or my TA. And then you can see here, you can also use it as support. So you can see here, as soon as RSI broke down from support right here, then we had like a 85% drawdown. That's why it's so important that you can't just use Elliott waves by itself. You got to use some kind of momentum confirmation indicator, and for me in this case is RSI. Others you could use probably MACD, OBV, but they're all very similar or the same more or less. So let's see if we can identify it. It's actually pretty good too that we're breaking above this RSI channel, so that's really bullish. That's why I think it's a top 3 coin that can outperform all the other coins. Let's look at it on a daily level. Daily looks amazing. Okay, so what are our first signs that we were gonna break out? So let's say, so whenever I'm looking for a reversal, whenever I'm looking for a reversal, I look for divergences. So in this case, since we're downtrending, I'll look for like a bottom, like a bullish divergence. So here, and just in case for anyone that doesn't know, a regular bullish divergence is when price makes a lower low and the indicator makes a higher low or stays flat. So in this case, it's making a bullish divergence right here, and there's one right here. Okay, so that's a bullish divergence, and you can see once we finally put in our low, we had a nice bounce up. What am I kidding? Nice, that's like 366%. That's amazing. So that's our first sign that a reversal is coming through, or a trend change. All right, now we have our daily RSI resistance coming down, and once we broke above here, this is your second confirmation signal that, hey, our upside movement is coming. And then, so here you can draw something like this. I don't want to have it just so my charts are cleaner. And then let's look at it from here. Yeah, looks good. Let's see from here. Now we can draw our second counter trend, which would be something like this on the daily. Honestly, you just want to find the one with the most data points that makes the most sense to you. So that's one. So as soon as it broke out, and it's just moving up, and now you can see volume kind of coming in. So right here, this is a precursor to a bigger move coming. The weekly candle is going to close in, I think, less than 3 hours. So now, what are some targets that I look for? So if this is an assumed bottom, let's just say it's like some kind of ABC down to finish, or you could even say like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish off the bottom. But in this case, we'll just call this, I don't know, primary ABC, and then we will look for, this looks like a 1, that's a 2, this 3, 4, 5. The alternative case is that then you look for your fibs. The golden zone is the 618, and yeah, we tagged it just on the money. The alternative is that it can turn into this. I don't think so, just because the way RSI is supporting this. So it could be like an ABC like this, and we have a longer drawn out wave too. But I don't think so. We're just going to remain on this case for now. So what's our next pivot? Our next pivot right here is 0.027. So any daily / weekly close above here, and we can attack the next range. So the next range high, you can either put it here, 0.03, but I think it's going to go for 0.06. It's a pretty low cap coin. It has a lot of liquidity at the same time, which is very rare. So that's why a big move could come. So I will look for 0.06. Right now I don't have any, well, I just bought like a small leverage position. I'm probably going to open more spot longs. And then we can just look at these targets right now. The upside is incredible. It can be a 10x, but well, one level at a time. So this is how I would approach it. So now we identified wave 1, our supposed wave 2. Let's get our wave 3 targets. You can do it the trend-based fib like this. You can do it this way, where you look for the 1618. I'm sorry. What I find that in my experience is that let's leave it on there. The inverted fib retracement. So you do it from the bottom of wave 2 to the top of wave 1, and then you look for the it's almost exactly the same. So you just look for the negative 123.6% or the negative 161.8%, and that's the reason why is that algos are programmed to take profit there. I'm not sure why, they just are, and it's been on the money for me at least. So I will look for something like this. Probably wave 3 is going to start an extension. So it's probably going to look like that. Alright, so let me just highlight this box, just so I know for my own personal notes. Delete this. What's probably going to happen is that it's going to do, I don't know, maybe it already did a 1-2. Call this intermediate. Let's go to 8 hour. Okay, that looks sexy. When you have the 244 DMA coming down, and if you get it close above, then it's just gonna use it. It's gonna catapult. It's gonna be a spring. So here, the low time frame, and don't worry about the low time frame subdivisions. It's always gonna be messy. It's always gonna be hard to identify. But I think it's gonna be like, it's probably some kind of leading DAG, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then ABC2, and that's your 1, that's your 2, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're gonna look for extensions. So maybe something like this, or some kind of, maybe we go for a 5th wave extension, something like that. But yeah, that's Smooth Love Potions on a USD scale. If we're really bullish, and I don't want to jump ahead of the curve here, but let's just for some fun, right? Let's Let's see what kind of extensions we can get to. Okay, so if we turn up here, I'm just gonna draw it from here and here. Let me make these like different colors so I know. Let's use green. Let's look at it like it's a positive note. Yellow is kind of neutral. And then if we do like up here, yeah, I mean, there's no way. I don't think it's realistic that it's gonna hit 30 bucks. I mean, you never know. Who knows? But I don't think so. I mean, this is also pretty good to note here too. All right, and that's how I derive my targets. So basically, the targets are you just draw from the bottom to the top of the correction. All right, so now we have our USD targets, and now let's look at why I really think it's bullish. So a secret sauce to knowing when a real move is gonna come is when you look at the Bitcoin pair. So you can also look at the ETH pair. Let's look at the ETH. Let's see. I'm just curious. Oh, nice! It does have an ETH pair. Let's go. Let's get it. Also, anything I say are just my thoughts and opinions only. None of this is financial advice, so please, this is just for educational purposes. If you guys are following me on Twitter, I hope you guys are enjoying the charts. I'm legit, like, I'm addicted to this stuff right now. My girlfriend wants me to always spend time here. I'm like, yeah, I got a chart, man. But I mean, some fun stuff. I was very bearish before, but I mean, price action evolves and it changes. I'm still macro bearish, but I'm open to being wrong, and I would love to be in a bull market. That'd be amazing. Getting like 10x your portfolio and sit in cash for the bear market and just wait for generational opportunities. Because I do think a big ass correction / long period of time is gonna come. Long period of bear, like lower lows all the time. All right, so ETH pair. Let's do it on here so I have it saved. My fault, guys. Just gotta redo this chart. So whenever you're looking at the SLP ETH pair, what is it telling you? Basically, it's going to tell you, is it going to be outperforming ETH, right? And the same for Bitcoin. It's going to be outperforming Bitcoin. And you always want to be in the coin that wants to be outperforming the market. So in this case, looking at SLP ETH. Okay, so let's look at it from the monthly. No RSI to really draw a trend on. Nothing on a 2 week. 1 week, not really anything. 3 day, we can get something. So 3 day. So you can see on the 3 day, once this broke long-term trend support, so like right here, and then we had a 95% drawdown. Okay, that's why RSI is so important. So now we look at, we need more data points, right? So we need to look at something like this. Once you broke above here, it's like, hey, we got a move coming, or we got a kind of precursor, right? So something like this. The daily is probably going to tell us more. And then, yep. So even on the daily, when you use RSI, RSI support broke right here. Right here, we get a drawdown of 75%. So that's why it's so important. That's why I don't just solely rely on Elliott waves. You got to have some kind of momentum indicator to support your analysis. I know it sounds like a broken record, but a lot of people need to hear it. All right, so right here, what's our first sign? So here, tested, rejected, and then we broke out. So our first sign though is price made a lower low, and then RSI made a higher low. That's bullish divergence. That's our first sign. Broke out. Now we're on wave. We retrace. Sorry, I can't speak English today. My God. We're basing. Nice base. And then one big thing I like is that this volume is nice. That's really good. Anytime you have a move or an impulse and you have volume to support it, that's like additional confirmation. So on the ETH pair, I'm looking for something like this. We're gonna go for 1291. Let's draw this too. Let's just see. What do you know? Let me delete this. This one's probably not as important. Let's do it. Let's do it here. So I will look at something like this. So it looks like it's going to outperform ETH, and then it just looks like a new cycle is starting. Okay, that's what I had to say about Smooth Love Potions. And we broke this trend. Now we even broke this trend. We back tested. Now we're impulsing. It might even just buy 10K back right now and just hold it, because oh my god, and the 200 EMAs on the lower time frames coming. This is probably going to be big resistance right here at 1653. Let's look at it on a 12-hour. Yeah, it's looking really good. It's going to launch soon, so I would definitely have it back. This is not financial advice. I'm just speaking to myself. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, let's look at it on a, where is it? Let's look at it on, okay, let's look at the Bitcoin pair. Like, my god, there's just so much, there's so many levels that needs to be tested. All we had was just consistent downtrend, and now we're trying to reverse. And there's not much resistance. It's just price inefficiency. So it just wants to fill the inefficiencies. It's just going to like mirror the price action as it came down. Think of it like that. So now we are on the BTC pair. So what is this telling us? It's telling us, is it going to outperform Bitcoin? And I already had the levels mapped out, and you already know how I would do it. You've seen me do on ETH, but you see these counter trends. It's being broken, and now we're breaking out. Broken, breaking out. Here, when support broke, we died. Okay, it's the same exact story. So here, bullish divergence, played out, broke out, retested, broke out, and now we're having the exact same thing. So I think Smooth Love Potions is going to be a big winner. I'm very confident this is this will be my top out pick, or top altcoin pick for the short to intermediate term. Volume is coming in. The weekly close is probably going to be very bullish. I would just, and this is a coin I would not sell for a while. It would just be something I hold until probably, I don't know, 14K sats. It's 179%, and it can even go farther. It can go to, where is it? Something like this. There's just so much price inefficiency. Let's just do it for fun. Let's see. So, I mean, come on now. Imagine if it actually go back to, I'm gonna like to initial, the initial prices it listed at. That would be insane. Absolutely bonkers. I'm not gonna say it's gonna go there, but just imagine if it did. It'd be insane. But let's just be realistic. Where is it at? Oh wait, what chart is this? Oh, they both macro. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Let's look at it. Let's see here. Oh yes. So SLP. If I'm gonna make a price prediction, my realistic price prediction would be, and I don't really like doing these things, but realistically, I think we can see 6 cents easily. So what is that? 160%. I think it would definitely. I'm not gonna say definite. I think it's very likely that's gonna test this. I would target around 23 cents, and then if we are in a bull season, a bull market, then some people are gonna make some insane gains. Like, I'm not gonna. Okay, maybe it's probably like around here, like 74.86, and then I'll probably just exit forever and never touch it again. But yeah, that's Smooth Love Potions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this TA market breakdown. If you guys are interested in my Discord, just let me know. Just DM me. It's been great. We've been killing it so far. It's amazing. I don't really have anything else to say other than I might be revamping it soon. Gonna be adding some additional channels, probably something like, I already have CVO Academy, but I haven't had time to make more videos where I can explain and help you set up your trading view charts, and then how to do TA like I do. There might be a free trial coming up in a few weeks, so just keep an alert on that. But that's all I have. I might, if I have time today, if I feel like it, I'll go over stock markets tonight. SPY and QQQ. But yeah, hit a thumbs up and sub for the algorithm. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.